Okay, we're now going to learn our first tune, Katie. Our first tune is going to be Summertime, written by George Gershwin and Ira Gershwin from Porgy and Bess. And there's been something like thousands, it's the most covered song of all time other than Yesterday, as far as I remember. So step one, really get to know a version of Summertime, or lots of versions of Summertime, and really get to know the beauty of this incredible, incredible jazzy tune. Step two is the actual tune itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it through for you, Katie, of how we're going to learn this tune. We're just going to learn literally the set of notes. So Summertime, basically, there are four main parts to it. You've got the initial tune. Now, what's lovely about this tune is basically in a set of 5 notes. It's a pentatonic scale, and it starts on a low D. So we're going to play D, your favourite note, to F, to G, to A, to C, to D. So let's just do that really slowly, because once you've got the foundation of the notes, then you can build the tune really quickly. So we're going to play the D, F, G. Remember, when you start the low D, really soft. Or ease into that note. Love that note, good. And the A, C. And then cross the bridge, 6 fingers, the thumb on D. To the C. Play that D. Brilliant. So that's what basically Summertime is in. Okay, so the first thing to do is get those notes sorted out before you start the tune, because then your fingers are acquainted with the notes that you'll be using for 98% of this tune. Okay, so Summertime, that's the notes, that's how we're going to make it sound. Again, get the tune in your head. And most importantly, have some fun as you're going to be doing it, okay? Okay, now the first part of Summertime, the key note in Summertime is A. It either starts on an A, finishes on an A, so A is the key note. Now, if it's circled with my notation, the thumb is on the back. If it's not circled, the thumb is off. So the first tune we're going to concentrate much more on the upper register, and the next tune we're going to do much more on the lower registers. We're going to try and get the two equated up. So the first phrase is from A, 2 fingers on for the A, to 4 fingers on for the F, back to 2 for the A. So this phrase, you're going to echo it back to me. That's it, that's all right, that's why we're doing it. Go again. Good, so it's amazing that you know, almost doesn't want to talk to each other. So you're getting the left and right hand talking to each other. Again, one more time. Great, okay? So it's all around the A, so getting that A, F, A. And then the next bit of the phrase, and the good news is this happens twice in the tune. You go G, 3 fingers on, to 4 fingers on for the F, back to the G, back to the A. So you do like almost like a little cul-de-sac. So you're going to go from the G. So we break it into sub-phrases, okay, from the 3 fingers for the G. Good, and then the final part, we're going to go from the G to the F, and we're going to leave a finger out, not a neighbour note, to 6 fingers for the D. So let's just do that. So the G to the F, 3 to 4 fingers to 6 fingers on. That's a little bit less again. There you go. Good, and then we're going to play 2 fingers with the thumb off for the low A to finish. So that's the first phrase. So we've broken it up into sub-phrases, so we're going to play the whole thing. So let's go from the beginning. So we're going to go from A to F to A. Fantastic. Now go G, F, G, A, 3, 4, 3, 2. That's it, you're improvising on me, but I quite like it. Go from the 3 fingers for the G, 3 to, back on the 3, to 2 fingers on, brilliant, to 4 fingers on, then 2 fingers with the thumb off. So take 2 fingers, thumb. Brilliant. So what we do is we then condense that second phrase. It's a long phrase, but the good news is you're playing it twice. You can either put that G in or not put that G in, okay? So that's the major phrase in the tune, okay? Tricky, all right? And we just do it really slowly, okay? So I'll just do that one more time together. So AFA, one more time. From 2 fingers to 4 fingers to 2 fingers. That's it, thumb on back, that's cool. Brill, 3 for the G. 4, back. Go on for 2 for the A. Go to 3 fingers. 4, 7 fingers on for F. 6 for D. 2 fingers with thumb off. Fab. And just do that really slowly until it's sort of muscle memory into your fingers, and it's what we call getting it under your fingers. Brilliant, well done. That's the first big phrase done. Relax, we're getting there now, okay? So that's step 3, the first initial phrase of summertime and the living is easy, okay? Step 4 to come soon, so just practice that really slow to start. Step 4 is crossing the bridge. Now, one of the most important things of playing the saxophone is what we call crossing the bridge, and this is one of the hardest things to do on the sax. It involves crossing the bridge at the back with this octave key mechanism, the thumb. So making sure your thumb is just over the octave key all the time. That's it, knuckle to tip there, Katie, good. You're going from C with the thumb off. So play that note for me. Good, so 6 fingers on, and the thumb on the octave key arriving simultaneously. Good, so we've now got to do that without stopping, so we're going to go like this. That's why I was saying about keeping your fingers as close to the keys as possible, so this. Brilliant, brilliant. Fantastic, let's do it the other way around, from D to C. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to be moving that octave key loads and loads and loads, okay, so in this tune. So for example, in that last first phrase, we were going from the D, 6 fingers, the thumb on the back, to 2 fingers and the thumb off, didn't we? We need to do that without stopping, so we're going to go... And when you're going from D to the A, remember, just slow the note down. So go from 6 fingers, thumb on the back, to the D, and then 2 fingers with the thumb off, and remember to just take the thumb off, those 4 fingers, and slow the air. 2 fingers, thumb off. Good, you have slight pause there. Do one more time for me. Good try though. Fantastic, good. So that is crossing the bridge. One of the most important things of the sax. You will cross that bridge over and over and over, sometimes up to 5, 6, 8, 10 times a phrase. So go away, practice crossing the bridge, and remember you can do it by blowing it, or you can just do the finger exercise without blowing it, because most of it's muscle memory, just arriving and getting the coordination of your thumb and your front fingers. But crossing the bridge, crucial to playing the saxophone well. Step 5 is the Fisher jump in and the cotton is high. So this is where we're going to go to A, 2 fingers on, to F, 4 fingers on, and leave it on the G. Okay, and there are more notes than that, but I'll show you how to do that in due course. So we're literally going to do this, Katie. Okay? So let's go for that. That's it, the A, F, G, cool. Bro, because you've trained your fingers to do AFA now, haven't you? Okay, good. Do that one more time for me. That's step 5. Well done. Okay, step 5, little short one, AFG. Make sure your G doesn't grumble, as you've heard Katie sort it out by taking a tiny bit less mouthpiece. And that's step 5. Good. Fisher jumping. Step 5. Okay, step 6 is the second part of that phrase where you go F, D, F. So we're leaving out notes. And then we're going to go to the E, the 5 fingers on. And what I want you to do is trill, put your finger on and off, on and off, on and off on the E. And as you play that E, I want it to go loud and soft. So you go. So we're kind of showing off already, okay? So we're going to F, D, F, D, F, okay? Fantastic. Really, really good, okay? So let's do that second lot of phrases. So we've got A, F, G. Okay, so the A, F, G. Fantastic, well done. F, D. Fantastic, well done, good. Okay, so that's the second lot. That's easier than the first one, isn't it? You can say that again. Good. Okay, so that's the next step, which is getting the second phrase. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high on the saxophone, part of summertime. So enjoy and make sure you get each step sorted out before you go on to the next one. Okay, step 7. Step 7, the good news for summertime is you play Ba-do, ba, ba, da, 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 da. The same as we've already learned. So Alleluia, so it's like bog off, buy one, get one free, okay, all right? So you're going to do that again. So we're going to go AFA again. So let's go for that phrase. Really sing it out. Fantastic. That's it. Two. Yeah, go for the F. Low. Well done. Okay, so that's the next step. So we're nearly there now. You've nearly finished your first tune on the sax, which is a really lovely moment. And this is a tune, as you learn it, try and get it learnt by heart. It gives you a heck of a lot of confidence if you can pick up the sax and just fire out a tune. Okay, so that's step 7 on how to play Summertime on the alto sax. Step 8. Right, we're on the last phrase. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. Okay, so we're now going to cross the bridge within the tune again. We're going to go from A, C, A, C, remember C being the second finger of the left hand, to 6 fingers and the thumb arriving simultaneously with the thumb, right? Okay, you knew it was coming around the corner, so you've got A, C, D, F. Okay, so try and do that without stopping looking at the view on the bridge. 6 fingers, thumb on. Good, let's have one more of those. That was a slight pause and a little view at a little decky. Well, and again. I'll buy that, good, okay. And keep making that slicker. And then the final phrase goes from the A, 2 fingers on, remember A being the pivotal note in it, to G, to F, to D. Fantastic, you now have all the phrases for Summertime, well done. And you sound really good as well, you sound really good. When you play, don't be afraid to sort of slightly project your sound a bit more. You've got a lovely sound, right? People aren't going to tell you to be quiet, I promise you. Okay, so you're really cooking. So that's that step, step 8 of Summertime. All the phrases are done now. Break them down, do them really slowly, really get them under your fingers, work on the parts that you find tricky rather than the bits you can do as well. So that's step 8, Summertime, all the phrases broken down. Step 9. The final part of Summertime is now to play the tune, play it slowly. Play every phrase whenever you're working any tune up, slowly, 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 and that's forever in your saxophone career. Play it and then learn it by heart, okay? So let's play the whole thing really slowly together, okay? And then break it up into phrases so you can learn it. So hopefully next time I see you, you can just play it, all right? Okay, so AFA, so let's do that for the start. Here we go. Bro, remember to breathe. Fingers on for the D. No A, soft. Do that one fluid motion next time. Yep, go A, F, G. So A to the F to the G. Bro, then the F, the F, the F. Remember, we're going to do that groovy trill. Bro, okay, and AFA again. So the same as we played at the top. You go for it, go. Fantastic. Low A. Good, and then remember crossing the bridge, A, C, A, C. Good, then breathe. Brilliant, okay, there's the first tune that you were saying to me, no way we're going to learn all that. Oh, yeah, we are. That's your first tune. Really well done, okay? So that's Summertime. Do it slowly, get it under your fingers, break each phrase into sub-phrases until you get it really clear in your head. Sing the tune in your head. The saxophone is the most vocal instrument other than the human voice, which is why we love it so much. So sing through the instrument and really have fun and kind of like to say, learn it by heart, okay? So that's Summertime on the saxophone, Blowout Sax style with Katie playing it brilliantly. Well done, you. So yeah, that's Summertime.